Why you should care more about the Moody's downgrade of US debt than the market currently is. At the moment, people are saying it was already downgraded in 2011, so it's largely irrelevant. No, the situation has changed. I've taken us back in time to 2011 and just look at these numbers. 15 trillion of debt, $227 billion a year just of interest spent paying off that debt, and then 100% of gross debt to GDP. Now let's fast forward to current day and see how that situation changes. We're now at 36, nearly $37 trillion of debt. How much is the interest on that? Well, it's now 5 times as much, over $1 trillion per year. That is why it's so hard to balance the budget, and you just keep on adding and adding to that debt. But what about debt to GDP? Well, that's now up at an astronomical 122% debt to GDP, and it's growing. The interest on net debt is growing because we're having to roll over the debt that was done during COVID. So at 1%, 1.5%, we're now doing at over 4%. So that's growing all the time. That's growing all the time. And that's growing all the time. What shouldn't be growing all the time is the stock market. It should be reflecting the risks. Since the likes of Bank of England started to cut interest rates a few weeks ago, yields have actually gone up on debt. So the market is getting more and more worried about government's ability to pay back these astronomical sizes of debts. And that is why you've got to pay attention to this Moody's downgrade of US debt. The markets are starting, they're down 1% today, the Nasdaq down 1.4%. Bond yields going higher, the 30-year at the long end now at 5%. But this is just a shot across the bow of Congress that are looking at the one big budget bill this week. Will it get passed? The markets are saying be careful.